But anyway, my original point that I wanted to get into about stand-up. Yeah, most people that do stand-up aren't really good people. And like this friend of mine, it's like she doesn't even want to do comedy in the scene anymore because of, you know, just the shit that people are saying about her. But I'm like, dude, don't let that get you down. It's like not even worth it. They talk shit about everybody. Like that's what they do. It's part of it though. It's like roasting, you know, hazing. It's more like hazing. And the people that can take it, they stick around, but most people can't take it. And that's why Amy Gross has been saying, you know, it's a man's world, and so when females try to do the same stuff that men do, it's probably not gonna work out for them. You have to think like a man, you have to act like a man. You can't get offended. And yeah, men are still going to treat women like women. Like even if they're dirty, even if they are funny. I mean, personally, and I know that this sounds kind of, I'm not being biased, I promise. I think that there are a lot of really pretty women that are really funny, but I think that there's a disconnect. Because when men are around women that are funny and pretty, they don't know what to do. They can kick it with me because I'm not pretty. I might be attractive whenever they're drunk, but like, I'm not pretty like a lot of these other women. So it's intimidating to them and they don't know what to do. Like there are some females online, I guess you call them e-girls, that are real attractive, real funny, and they're hated on by a lot of men that aren't funny or talented, or they're probably not attractive either. I mean, I'll just fucking say that shit. It's like, you can't be a female comedian and be pretty. Like, there's a disconnect there. Mainly because, and I mean, I don't just say that about females either. I think that, like, if you're an attractive person and you do comedy, it's just gonna be weird. Because comedy's for outsiders. Comedy is for the people that don't fit in, the people that are ugly. So if there's not like something wrong with us physically or mentally, it's like, I mean, can you imagine if like the comics from yesteryear were around right now? Like how many disorders they would have, or how many disorders people would say they have, rather. I mean, they would be saying like, oh yeah, Andy Kaufman's autistic, and fucking George Carlin is, you know, he's got asbergers, and he's a sociopath, and like, I mean, they would say all kinds of shit about comics from yesteryear. Because what the fuck are they doing over here? Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. I wonder if they're installing something. You should ask. You better not be installing one of those death towers. I don't know, but you'll figure that shit out if you have a headache pretty soon. I don't know, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they were doing that shit. Like, they're trying to do that everywhere. I don't know, you should check your internet. Maybe the internet's down. Maybe something happened. Yeah, maybe something happened. It's 1:30 in the morning. I have no idea how many videos I have to watch. Probably like 15 at this point. Right. Now, when I was saying something real important about pretty bitches, I think that being a pretty girl has got to be hard. Because people assume all kinds of things about you. They assume that you're a whore. They assume you have a venereal disease. They assume that, you just want attention. And I think it's really because people are jealous of you. I mean, I'm not jealous of pretty girls. I used to be. But then I realized how much harder they have it than me, because they're the ones getting gawked at, and people just assume all kinds of things. I mean, they assume things about me, but it's like, I can take it. Because I own, like, everything that they want to say, so it's like, you're really not going to offend me or upset me or anything. But just to have people constantly assuming that I want some kind of attention, all because I'm attractive, that's got to be hard. And also, just to have talent and to be a creative person and to be funny or interesting or whatever, and have people not even care about that because, they're too busy focusing on your titties, or they're too busy focusing on your ass, or they're too busy focusing on your facial features. It's usually not that. It's usually the tits and the ass, but, I'm always, like, really awestruck when I meet some woman that's very, very pretty, I'm just, like, staring at her. I'm like, you are so beautiful. But I don't think that women want to hear that, mainly because women want to be more than just objects that you can look at, and it's like a lampstand, like, oh, it makes the house look good, but well, that's why they call them trophy wife. Yeah, but I think that women want to be more than that. And so, and I don't think that that's like some sort of feminist. Why does that have to be a feminist idea? Why can't that just be like, I don't know, like a human thing to want to be more than just aesthetics?